Hi guys, Tim Urbanek with Elite Endurance. Today we're going to go over some finishing movements I like to use at the end of a workout. These are generally just kind of a fun drill to get a little bit of extra cardio in, a little bit of strength in. You don't have to go crazy heavy with the weights. The main goal here is just to kind of finish with something that they can comfortably do, give them a little bit of confidence as they come out of the gym with something that they've done really successful. Good way to blow off some steam, and like I say, great way to get some endurance, not only for the athlete, but unfortunately the coaches are going to have to move a little bit on this one as well. We're going to go through 3 different drills with this medicine ball. The first one we're going to do is a medicine ball chest pass. Almost think of it almost in the same thing of like the NBA, like a basketball chest pass, except this one is going to be more for power. You're not going to want to really muscle it that much in the NBA and try to hurt somebody with it. But for here, we'll get Nick down into a position. He's going to start again. Same thing, that athletic stance as he comes down to pick up the ball. The big things I always try to tell the athletes, I know this is probably going to be done at the end of the workout. You're a little fatigued, but we want to try to keep form as strict as possible and try to get any corrections that we can. Still implement those and make sure they're doing things from a good position. So when they're fatigued, you got to really be careful and watch that. What we want to have him do is, again, athletic position, nice neutral back. As he picks up the ball, because we're going to do a shuttle here with it, and you'll understand once we start moving here, I just don't want to see him bending over and rounding his back. I know it's a lightweight, I know he can get away with it, but again, you train the bad movements here, you're going to do them in sport and in life, so we want to train everything right. So as he's coming down good form, picking up, nice neutral back, coming up, and on this one, the movement is going to be tied in with the legs. So don't think of it as just an arm movement. You're going to wear yourself out really quickly. We're looking for power. Most of the power is going to come from the legs. The arms will just help facilitate the ball across. So as he's coming down, as he's coming up, he's going to use leg drive and arm drive and shoot the ball across to me where I'm going to catch it and just set it down. That's the first drill we'll do. We'll go right into the second one. The second one is going to be a one-arm punch pass, as I like to call it. So as the athlete comes up to the ball, he'll be in a lateral position basically. You're going to want to watch the feet on the athlete for this one especially, because I like to have them preload the ball before they throw it. And what I'm meaning with that is, as Nick has the ball in his hand, he's going to turn back slightly to load that ball to get some power, and the loading is going to come from the feet. So think of it almost like you're grinding your feet into the ground. You're not necessarily turning them. You're just rotating on the balls of your feet. So he's going to start initially with his feet facing away from me. And as he'll do it slow here, but in the movement it's going to be fast. He'll slowly rotate through onto the balls of the feet towards me where he's going to release the ball. Again, don't think of this as a baseball throw. It's more so a punch. So you'll have 2 arms on the ball, but the one is just going to be strictly for stability on the side. As the ball comes forward, that arm that's doing the throwing is going to be the one that launches it forward. We're going to do this on the right side as well as the left. Again, we're big on getting rid of any muscle imbalances the best we can. So I like to train the athletes using both sides of the body. We'll do his right side, which is his strong side first, and we'll finish up with his left side. So it'll probably look a little bit uglier, but again, we want to try to train that. We want to make that a strength and not so much of a weakness. So we'll get right to it. We'll get started. We'll go through 2 of each reps, I should say, and we'll just switch through. Generally, when I like to do this, I like to do it for a minute on for each exercise, but just for the demonstration today, we'll run 2 rounds of each one and then switch to the next exercise, so you can kind of get a feel for how this works. And again, like I said, it's a great opportunity for the coach to finish up nice and strong. He gets a little bit of cardio out of it as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the goal is to push the athlete, get him moving as fast as he possibly can here. Nice. Now we're going to transition into that one-arm punch. So he's going to start with his right arm. Again, loading up, coming at me. Nice. And the weights are just random here. We've got a 10, 8, and a 16. The 16 is the middle, so it looks a little bit slower, but that's okay. Same thing, finishing up with the right side one more time. And now we're going to hit that left side. And you want to keep encouraging, to keep moving faster and faster, more power. We want to finish this nice and strong. It's the last thing you'll usually do, or last thing I like to do, I should say, with the athletes. Kind of one last burner to get everything out of them. Nice. One more round. Here we go. Nice and strong, nice and strong. Good. Come on, pick up the speed, pick up the speed. Good, last one, everything you got right here. Here it is. Nice. So there you have it, guys. Again, real down and dirty, quick medicine ball one at the end. Again, I like to just use it, kind of gasses out the athlete as well as the coach if he really starts to get moving around and stuff like that. So it's a fun one to play with your athletes. So guys, again, as always, any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Hit like, subscribe, and remember, by endurance we conquer.